Alright, good evening. It's time for the third game of week 1 in the 2024 Preplay. This is Time Sports 2, Football Time version 3E, Pittsburgh. So third on the first week schedule is, so we've had Thursday night's game. Kansas City defeats Baltimore at home. KC's at home 27-16. Green Bay on the road against Philly on Friday night. 32-19. Now Pittsburgh starts the Sunday games. Pittsburgh at Atlanta. This ought to be funny. Pittsburgh I have as an F offense. I've already gone over this in a video. If you want to know why, you'll have to listen to that video why I've rated them an F offense. F versus Atlanta's defense B. So F versus B is of course going to be F. So Pittsburgh not going to look good here, and Atlanta is a B offense versus Pittsburgh's B. So B versus B is C. So Atlanta comes in with a C matchup, and here we are, football possession chart. Atlanta gets the opening kickoff. They're at home, so that is one of the benefits. They get to start the game. They take the kickoff, and their first drive is going to end in 3 points, field goal for Atlanta. Pittsburgh gets the kickoff from what they call the dynamic. Oh, and I rolled a 6 on F. That's a turnover. That's too bad. 3, that sounds like someone I know. Turnover is interception. And we know who that is. That means Atlanta's going to get this on the B chart. Follow up. Oh, gosh. Follow up is 6 on the B chart. Is a touchdown. Atlanta scores. And that is even. It's a pass TD Atlanta. So Kirk Cousins to Pitt. And the PAT is good. It's 10-0 Atlanta in the first quarter. Pittsburgh with an interception on their first drive of the season. That would be, of course, Russell Wilson. Pittsburgh Steelers on F is punt. And Atlanta, to finish the first quarter, takes that punt, drives down the field on C, and scores another TD. And this one's a run TD. Holy cow. So that's going to be 17 points. 17 points for Atlanta. Pittsburgh, nothing. So this is looking to be a blowout. First Sunday game of the year. Pittsburgh now with a 6. They're going to turn it over again. An interception. Atlanta gets the B chart on this. 3 is a punt. Pittsburgh takes that punt, drives 3. They're going to score a touchdown. Son of a gun. Pittsburgh may make a comeback. 1. It's going to be a run TD. That'll be the man, Najee Harris. Atlanta takes the kickoff, drives down the field on C, gets a field goal. And Pittsburgh, after the kickoff on F, is punt. And that'll be the first half. So Pittsburgh gets on the board with a touchdown in the second. And Atlanta follows it up. It's 20-7 at the half. Pittsburgh starts. They come out after the halftime adjustments. Let's see what Pittsburgh can do. They need a 3. 6. Nope, they're going to turn it over again. And this time it's going to be a fumble lost. So somebody gets hammered. Ball comes loose. Atlanta takes it up. They're going to be on the B chart now. And it's going to be a punt. So Atlanta not able to muster anything. So after a strong opening quarter, 17 points, Pittsburgh's defense has adjusted and slowed down Atlanta. But Pittsburgh, can they get anything? They sure do. Touchdown. And this is going to be a run touchdown. Uh-oh. So Najee Harris or Ward score. That's 2 touchdowns this quarter. This half. Excuse me. It's 2 touchdowns for Pittsburgh in the last quarter and a half. Atlanta now takes the kickoff, and 4 is a field goal. They're not going to let them come back. And Pittsburgh's final possession of the third is a punt. And we're going to have a fumble lost punt touchdown by Pittsburgh. It's 14, and Atlanta makes it 23-14. This game is not over. Atlanta to start the fourth quarter driving the ball, and is going to add another field goal, trying to make sure there is no comeback by Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh will punt. Atlanta takes that punt, drives down the field, and turns it over. That is not good. The turnover is Ooh, where's that? Is a fumble lost, and Pittsburgh now is going to get to do the D. So they need 5. They need a 5. No, they're going to turn it over themselves, and that's going to be a fumble lost. And this is it. Atlanta can basically, final drive is going to be a field goal to put the game away, and Atlanta scores 6 in the 4th. Pittsburgh with 1 fumble and Atlanta scores 6. Pittsburgh gets nothing, and this game is going to be 14 to 23, 20, 30, 26, 29, 29 to 14 Atlanta. They're 1-0. Pittsburgh falls to 0-1. They managed 14 points, but not before they turned it over 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So Pittsburgh with 4 turnovers in a 29-14 drubbing to start Sunday's games in the 2024 season. Today is 8/31/24, and that is Game 3. Let's write this down. Atlanta, so all 3 home teams have won 29 to 14. Pittsburgh's the loser there. Next up is Arizona at Buffalo. Why not play it? Let's just do this. Arizona, Buff. We know who gets the ball first. Buffalo, Arizona. This is one reason the rule book talks about setting it up this way. That way you can set up and play games very quickly. Right? We can go right into setup. That's why I do it as opposed to stopping, rolling a dice, coin flip. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. And then Arizona, Buffalo, Arizona, Buffalo, Arizona, and then Arizona will get to start the 3rd because Buffalo will get the ball last at home. Buffalo, Arizona, Buffalo, Arizona, and Buffalo. There we go. We're almost ready to start. So let's take a look here. Arizona, C. Buffalo's defense is a C. So C versus C should be C, but let's see. C versus C is C. So Arizona's a C. Buffalo's offense is a C. Arizona's defense should not be very good. D. So C versus D is C. Wow. So this ought to be interesting. This is really anyone's game. Whoever shows up and executes will win this ball game. This is 24. This is week 1, game 4. Here we go. Buffalo with the first drive of the game. On the C chart is 4. They're going to kick a field goal. Arizona takes the ball, and 4. They're going to kick a field goal. So it's going to be one of those games. Buffalo drives it in front of the hometown fans. They're going to turn it over, and it's going to be an interception by Josh Allen. That makes complete sense. Now we're in the B category for Arizona in short field. 5 is going to be another field goal for Arizona. And Buffalo back on C is going to miss a field goal. FGA. So Buffalo scores 3. Arizona scores 6. 6-3. And Buffalo trying to tie it in the first. Can't do it. Arizona gets the ball to start the second quarter. 6. They're going to score 3 again. Buffalo 3. They're going to miss another field goal. Wow. Holy cow. Arizona's a field goal game. 2. It's going to be a punt by Arizona. Buffalo needs a touchdown like toot sweet. Nope. They're going to turn it over again. And it is an interception by Josh Allen. That's 2, and that is what he does. He is not one who protects the ball. On the B chart is another field goal for Arizona. All of Arizona can muster against this defense. Unbelievable. Arizona's winning this, but it's 12-3, and they've kicked 4 field goals. All right, here we go. Arizona, by the luck of having the ball last, going to get the ball first to start the 3rd. And they're going to get another field goal. Holy cow. Buffalo, they're getting creamed by field goals. Punt for Buffalo. Josh Allen stinking up the joint here. They're missing Diggs. Arizona on a 4 is going to score yet another field goal. They're going to set a record for field goals. I think the record is 8, if I'm not mistaken. Buffalo is going to turn it over again, and this time it's a fumble lost. Arizona on the B chart is going to get a turnover of their own, and it is a fumble lost. What a way to end the 3rd. We do get 2 field goals for Arizona. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 field goals. Buffalo being shut out in the second half thus far. Here we go. Buffalo still has a chance, but they got to score on all 3 of these. Nope. Turnover, and Buffalo's going to fumble another one away. Arizona's going to throw an INT. No, excuse me. Yeah, they are. Buffalo now gets to move up to the B chart for this, and they're going to go punt. Arizona, to wrap it up, is going to finally score a touchdown. This touchdown is a rushing touchdown for Connor. And Buffalo gets a missed field goal. Oh, late. That is an ugly game, Arizona. Buffalo gets 3 points on their first drive of the game and then cannot muster another score. That is sad. Oh, my. Let's see here. That's 18 and 7 is 25-3. And a strange score. Arizona goes into Buffalo on Sunday. The second game of Sunday morning. Buffalo loses 3-25. Our winner here is Arizona. Kansas City, Philadelphia, Atlanta, now Arizona. Wow, that's a strange game. Buffalo opens it up. Arizona answers. Then Josh Allen's picked off. Arizona takes advantage. Buffalo drives down, misses a field goal. Not pretty. Arizona gets another field goal. Buffalo drives down, misses a field goal. Arizona punts. Josh Allen's picked off. Sets up an Arizona field goal at the end of the second quarter. And we have a 12-3 game at halftime. Arizona opens it up, drives down, and kicks another field goal. Buffalo's forced to punt. Arizona again gets a field goal. Buffalo proceeds to fumble the ball away, as does Arizona. That ends the third. But Arizona managed to score another 2 field goals in the third, as Buffalo, without Diggs, is struggling. Buffalo fumbles the ball away. Arizona throws a pick. Buffalo cannot capitalize. They must punt. Arizona takes the ball down and punches it in with Connor. And Buffalo, trying to make up some ground, drives down, takes one more field goal, and misses, and that will end the game. What a game. We have not had, none of these games have looked remotely the same, which is part of the joy of this simple football time engine. You would think with such a small chart, you would have a lot of the same results. You absolutely don't. It's great fun. Who's up next, out of curiosity? Tennessee at Chicago. Tennessee at Chicago. This is fun because Tennessee, we don't really know how they're going to fare with Levis, but Chicago has a lot of positives coming into the season, including the number 1 draft pick, Caleb Williams. This is game 5 of week 1. Chicago Bears, Tennessee Titans, Chicago Bears. Okay, and we got Tennessee, Chicago, Tennessee, Chicago, Tennessee. Tennessee gets to open up. Chicago in the second will not get the ball as much as they will in the final stanza, as they are at home. This is going to be fun because Chicago could be somebody this year. Let's see. Tennessee D versus Chicago defense, I believe, is a B. Yeah, DB is an F. So Tennessee is going to be an F. Chicago, I have, is a C, because we just don't know with a rookie quarterback and a defensive head coach. C versus Tennessee's D. C versus D is C. So Chicago's going to be playing. However, that's not a guaranteed victory here. Let's do one more. What the heck? That's what I like about these short games. We can do a lot in one video. All right, here we go. The Chicago Bears take the opening kickoff in front of hometown fans. Soldier Field rocking here. And what can Caleb do in his debut? He's going to drive him down the field, and they're going to hit that field goal. The fans like what they see. Wanted a touchdown, though, but at least his opening possession of his career ends in points. But Buffalo's did too, and they didn't score again. Tennessee on the F column, they must roll a 3 to score, and they're going to turn it over, and it's going to be a fumble loss. So somebody on Tennessee coughs it up, Caleb will take over in front of hometown fans on the B chart, thanks to that. And a 4 or a 6 would be great. But nope, he has to punt. Can't get anything going. They end up backtracking, have to punt the ball away thanks to a good, stingy Tennessee defense. Tennessee takes the ball, and they're going to end up punting the ball away. This is going to be a low-scoring game. I can feel it. Chicago, to end the first quarter, goes on a punt as well. So right now, Tennessee 0, Chicago 3. First quarter in the books. Tennessee takes that punt, sets up, drives down the field, and I have got to stop missing the dang table. And they're going to end up punting the ball away. This is going to be an ugly game. That F is going to be a poor offense all year. Here we go. Chicago is going to score 3. Field goal. Fans like that, but boy, that means Tennessee can beat them with just 1 touchdown. And they're going to punt the ball away again. Chicago's final drive of the first half is going to end in a field goal. And Tennessee cannot seem to muster anything. They need a 3. Nope, they're going to miss a field goal. They drive down the field, but it's too long, wide left, and they miss it. Chicago scores 6 in that quarter. Tennessee shut out. It's 9-0 at halftime. Tennessee not able to get anything going against the Chicago Bears defense at home. Tennessee has the luxury of starting in the third, and they're going to score a touchdown right there. And it's going to be a rushing touchdown. Run TD. Tennessee drives down the field. Will Levis dives over the top. Touchdown on a quarterback sneak from the 3rd and 1. That's the only way they can get it in. But, folks, it's a 2-point game. Chicago takes over. The fans now reeling. Oh, and it's a turnover. And Caleb Williams has picked off his first interception of his career. Tennessee now on the D chart. They need a 5 or a 6. They're going to get a 4. They're going to have to punt following the interception. Chicago takes that, drives down the field, and misses a field goal, chip shot field goal, wide right. And Tennessee, to wrap up the third, is going to turn it over. It is an interception by Will Levis. And we do get Tennessee on the board and shut out. So it is 9-7 going into the fourth. However, interception gives Chicago the B column going into the start of the fourth quarter. But Caleb won't be able to capitalize. Punt. Tennessee, all they need is a touchdown. They need a 3. I can't believe it. Come here. 4. They're going to turn it over. No, dang it. I keep dropping the fucking die. And it's going to be a fumble lost. Caleb on the B chart. He needs a 4 or a 6, 5. That's 3 points. He's going to drive down and just can't find anybody open. Has to settle for a field goal. Tennessee, I think, is out of it now, and they're going to turn it over again. This time a fumble lost. It's just ugly. And Chicago is going to settle for a punt to wrap up the game. End of game. And we did get Chicago with another 3 points. That was ugly. 7. So we got 9, 10, 12-7. Chicago all defense in this game. And the young Caleb Williams gets does not get a passing touchdown in his debut. He does throw an interception in his debut, does he not? Let me see. Yes, he does. So, not a great debut for the much vaunted Caleb Williams at home in front of hometown fans. Boy, interesting. 12-7. And as I said before, we have not seen any 2 game remotely close, but Chicago will win this 12 to, what did I say? 12-7. And wow, New England CINCY. Oh no, it's going to be another F. That's going to be another F performance. Let's take a look at New England. New England and Cincinnati. Sin. New England, Sin. New England and Sin. New England, Sin. New England, Sin, and New England. And then New England gets to open up the second half. But Cincinnati's going to get 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. If they are struggling, they'll have a chance to make a big run at home. Let's take a look here. New England's an F on offense, I'm pretty sure. Yep, F. And Cincy's defense is a B, so it's going to be an F for New England. It's going to be another low-scoring game. Cincinnati, though, is a B versus New England's D. B versus D is B. So we should see Cincinnati whoop them in this game. Let's play one more. It's addicting. It's addicting. Here we go. 24. This is game number 6 of week 1. Here we go. New England, or Cincinnati, starts it off on a B. They need a 4, 5, or 6. They're going to score a field goal. New England on the F chart is going to score a touchdown. Oh no. Brissett drives him down the field, and they throw a pass TD. Jacoby Brissett, pass touchdown. Cincinnati reeling. Can you believe it? 5. Since he's going to score a field goal. New England, 5. It's going to be a punt. And Cincinnati in the first is going to score a punt. Wow. So it's going to be 7-6. New England going into the second on the road, up by a point after touchdown. Touchdown versus 2 field goals. All right, New England, they need a 3 to keep up the scoring. No, they're going to end up with a turnover, and it's going to be an interception. Cincinnati's going to be on the A chart for this, and 5's a touchdown, baby. What kind of touchdown? Cincinnati takes advantage, drives down, has a rushing touchdown. Hot dog. New England 4. Turnover again. This time it is a fumble loss. Cincinnati on the A chart is going to get, they're going to miss a field goal. They drive down short range, miss the field goal. New England to wrap it up is going to turn it over again. This time it is a fumble lost. Ugly quarter. Cincinnati scores 7 though. Yep, it's going to be 13-7 at halftime. Cincy up on New England. In another, must be poor weather, maybe a little wet, poor weather, rainy, windy. I don't know. It's early in the season. Hard to believe it'd be poor weather. All right, New England opens up the third quarter. They need man, I really am tired of dropping that. Oh, they get it. Touchdown, New England 6, and this is going to be a pass TD for Jacoby Brissett. 2 pass touchdowns for Brissett. It's 14-13. New England leading by a PAT. And Cincinnati on the B chart is going to get a touchdown but miss a PAT. And they're on a pass TD, so PAT failed. Can you believe it? That's what they can't afford. They're already down by 1. So if this game, if New England gets another touchdown, New England's going to be behind by 2 PATs. So Burrow gets him down, throws a touchdown pass to Higgins. Unfortunately, the PAT fails. New England's going to score a touchdown. Unbelievable. And this one's going to be a pass TD. Jacoby Brissett is lighting it up. That's his 3rd touchdown pass. That's the F chart, and I've rolled 3 threes. Unbelievable. Jacoby Brissett kicking butt. Cincinnati's going to punt. And New England is going to miss a field goal in the 3rd. But wow, New England scores 7. 14, it's 21, and Cincy gets 6. Jiminy Christmas, it's 19-21. New England leads by 2, basically a missed PAT and a touchdown to field goals. All right, Cincy starts the 4th. They have 3 possessions in the 4th. That's that hometown advantage I was talking about. It's a close game. They just need 2 or more points to take the lead. They're going to punt. New England is going to turn it over, and this turnover is a interception. And that means Cincy's on the A chart, and they're going to get a 5, which is a touchdown. Cincy takes the lead on a rushing touchdown. They're getting down there and punching it in. New England is going to punt. That's it for New England. Game's over unless Cincinnati. Yep, Cincinnati's going to score another field goal to guarantee the victory. Cincy scores 10 in the 4th. And New England gets shut out by way of an interception and a punt. 21 for New England. They had the game won. Going into the 4th, that home field advantage has 3 possessions in the 4th. 29-21. The Bengals do what they should do. This is a team that should win this game. Should have won it easier, actually. 29-21, but they do get the win. Does Cincinnati. Wow. There you have it, folks. Another game That was Game 6. Next will be Houston at Indianapolis Colts. But we're going to stop there for tonight. Fantastic. All of these are 8/31/24. So not a bad start to the season. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games left to play in week 1. So far so good. 27-16 game, 32-19, 29-14, 25-3, 12-7, and 29-21. So far, man, you would think this simple little collection of data would not produce such dynamic games, but it does. And that's why I love this little 6-sided die. 16.7% chance that any number is going to come up. This little die, you can do miracles with this little die. It's amazing. Everybody out there have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.